I watch my little brother and my son sometimes. Well,
Your son?
sure.
You got a son? What are you, 18, you? You're 17, you got a kid?
Sure.
Oh, my Lord. Babies having babies. Good morning. How are you? So, what's your schedule? What are you doing with yourself these days?
Like, what do I do?
Do you go to school?
Currently I'm I'm trying to work on getting my GED and stuff done. And
That would be a
applying for jobs.
very good move, because I'm telling you, if at the minimum you don't get your GED, you'll be working for pennies on the dollar for the rest of your life. You'll make nothing if you don't, at the very minimum, have a high school diploma. I swear to you. The amount of bums we see here that go in and out of jail, it's because of one reason. They ain't got no money. And when you have no money, your life is miserable. I promise you. At the minimum, you got to get your high school diploma. I'm making that a condition of your bond now as well. So if you don't, you'll be stuck with me, and I'm going to make you get it in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So Shreya, we need to work on making sure that Mr. Coates gets it.
About the GED stuff.
So aside from that, what else are you doing with your life?
Time-wise, all day, wake up, who do you take care of, what do you do?
I wake up, I watch my little brother and my son sometimes. Well,
Your son?
sure.
You got a son? What are you, 18, you? You're 17, you got a kid?
Sure.
Oh, my Lord. Babies having babies. What else do you do?
I wake up, I watch them when my mom doesn't take them to daycare.
Mom or aunt?
Well, aunt.
Okay.
I watch them all day.
What
And
age
that's pretty
children?
much it. My little brother is 3 years old, and my son is currently 1.
Is your brother the 3-year-old, is that the foster child that your aunt talks about?
Yes.
Okay.
What about the baby's mother? Who is it?
She ran away.
So you've got custody of the kid. Don't have any more kids, Mr. Coates. Keep it in your pants for now, because you're only messing up your life even more. Don't have any more kids.
Okay.
We need to work on you getting your life stable so that you can make a stable life for this baby. This is a little person that needs food, it needs clothes, it needs guidance from an adult. You're not an adult.
Okay.
We need to work to get you there.
Yes, sir.
We want to talk about your bond violations. Why? I know that one time you said because you were like eating and you mapped out your bus route. And I appreciate that you have to eat.
Are you working?
No, I'm currently finna get a job. I'm finna go work at the Dave's Hot Chicken. It's Westheimer. I'm finna go.
So why are you late coming home?
The bus is like a 2-hour bus ride to get back to my house, sir. I live almost in Katy.
Where are you going that's requiring you to stay out late?
So he was at court that day, I think till about what, 1 p.m.?
I was at court
2 p.m.
till
The
1:30 to
urinalysis.
2.
Right here?
Yes,
Okay.
that was the first BDR.
But I know it doesn't take from 1 to 9 o'clock to get home.
Oh, no. The 8 o'clock one, I was at a funeral, sir.
No, there was 2, and we haven't approached since. So let's talk first about the first one, which is the court date that you were here. You also gave your analysis, and that one took a little bit longer. We'll talk about the funeral, which was last weekend, just soon. But he said that he was taking your analysis. He went on the bus that takes 2 hours to get home, but that he got off to go eat Chick-fil-A and then got back on the bus. And when the bus stops, it takes him how long to walk from the bus stop to his house?
It's a 30-minute bus walk from the bus stop to my house is 30 minutes.
So those are important facts. So it was like about 2.5 hours of travel time plus food time after he did your analysis, which is why he was late.
What do we have it now? At 7 p.m.?
7 p.m. So it's just like a couple of things. It was like 7:45.
Okay, let's switch it to 9.
Okay. But you understand, that doesn't mean like cut it close, like, because like, 9:04, we're getting notices.
I'm not gonna, if you're past 9, I'm gonna put you over my knee and I'm gonna spank you with a ton of jail time, Mr. Coates. Do
Yes,
you
sir.
understand?
Yes, sir.
I don't want any more issues. And what I want to do now is I want to see you get your diploma. First things first. You're not doing anything now. The only thing that you need to be concentrating on is getting your diploma.
Yes, sir.
So what are you how are we going to do that? What's the next step?
I gotta do it online. I gotta register for the classes.
Okay, so I'm setting the case out 2 weeks and I want to see that he's registered for the classes. Shreya, I need proof. If you don't, I'm going to keep you. Do you understand, Mr. Coates? I want registration. I want to see what classes you're taking. I want the class schedule.
Yes, sir.
And then after I see what your schedule is, we're going to craft a study curriculum for you so that you can pass this thing.
Yes, sir.
Do you need books?
No, sir. The main thing I would need is math because I hate math. So like calculators and stuff like that.
Do you have money for that?
I could arrange something with my aunt.
Put in for like investigation fees or something like that, perhaps?
I can do social
Can maybe
work.
can you
That
find
is
out?
Social work. So I actually think with him, I was gonna do that. I'm gonna set him up with a
Please.
social worker who's gonna contact you and help you sort of with any resources you need.
Can we get maybe like a tutor too, or no? Is that possible?
I don't think that's. I'll ask.
Ask. If not, maybe we can creatively do something to,
I'll talk to the MAC about because they should be working on it.
I want your schedule. You have 2 weeks. I want to see what you've done. If you've done nothing, I promise you're going to stay with me, Mr. Coates, and I'm going to make you learn in jail.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
One way or the other, we're going to get this diploma.
Yes, sir.
Okay? All right, bud.
A teenager in court, already a father, and already drowning in responsibilities he can barely carry. Today, the judge isn't just questioning his choices. He's trying to save his entire future. One wrong move, and this young man's life could collapse for good.
So, Mr. Trinald Robinson, we were here earlier this week, and I was just appointed. There was a lot of jurisdictions involved in this case. So he is on a fugitive bond out of Virginia, Chesterfield, Virginia.
Oh, I remember now. That's right. Yep.
Here's the homework that I've done. So I contacted the sheriff that put out the warrant for his arrest. And so.
From North Carolina?
No, Virginia. So
Right. The original warrant's from Virginia.
Yes, original warrant that caused all this stuff is from Virginia. So I talked to the sheriff. Sheriff says, hey, we don't have any info. Or I can't give you info. Talk to the district clerk. I talked to the district clerk. Hey, when's his case setting? Does he have a bond amount? Is it at 0? What's his case number? There is no case. It's not in the system. We don't have anything in the system. The best we can tell you is call the detective. Okay, so I called the detective.
It's like a fishing expedition.
Yeah, so I called the detective. Hey, what's going on here? What's the case number? Is there a chance he could post bond out there? How does it work? Well, my understanding is it's kind of like a 2B warrant where he's not in the system yet, but they want him. So at that point, he needs to touch Virginia. So he was in this situation where he had this fugitive warrant in North Carolina. Okay. Now in North Carolina, they hit him with the case, and they also hit him with the fugitive warrant out of Virginia. Now that case, not the fugitive case, but the original case was dismissed because he was arrested before committing a crime. And so they dismissed that.
Wait. What was dismissed?
So
The North Carolina one?
North
or-
Carolina. He had 2 cases out of North Carolina. One is a charge for felony conspiracy. That
Really?
was dismissed because he was arrested before committing a crime here. I don't know how they put a case on him if he didn't commit a crime there.
Well, that's why it was dismissed. I mean, it
Yeah.
looked like they wanted to hit him with a conspiracy, but they arrested him prematurely.
I guess so. And so that one was wiped out. So then the only thing left is the fugitive case from Virginia. Okay, so he's got to answer. So he posted a bond out there. And so he's got until he hasn't absconded over there technically because his hearing is not until
August 14th.
August 14th is when he's supposed to show proof. So he hasn't gone to Virginia yet, but he had until August 14th to do so. And so my argument is he hasn't violated anything in Virginia yet. He is not absconding from Virginia. There is no case in Virginia yet. How they had this fugitive warrant, I have no idea, but I would argue that
The warrant doesn't go away, Ricardo. Just because you post a bond in North Carolina, that gets you out. But the original warrant from Virginia always remains active, and it will always remain active until you go to Virginia. So if, hypothetically speaking, I were to give you $1 bond now and let you out, you would still have the Virginia warrant. And that warrant will be a balloon or an umbrella over your head, a dark cloud, until you go turn yourself in. The problem is that you got picked up here before going to Virginia. Your first thinking when you got out in North Carolina should have been, you know what? I better go to Virginia before I get busted somehow, some way, somewhere else. But instead, you made the decision to come to Houston. That's what you did. And unfortunately, you got busted. Therein lies the rub. So why am I supposed to feel sympathy for that?
well, because the only argument is he had until the 14th. He did mess up, didn't go directly there. Yes.
And he did theoretically do something because they filed a conspiracy case on him in North Carolina. It's just that whoever the officer was premature. So he muffed up the case.
I'm assuming what happened in North Carolina, what's the original charge in Virginia? Is it conspiracy as well?
Robbery threat and robbery threat conspiracy.
Conspiracy, there you go again.
Another robbery case.
Another one, but who's to say he hasn't even presented himself? They want him to go turn himself in. Once he presents himself, he will, what's to say they're not going to dismiss it like they did over there? I mean, he's got the opportunity to go and handle it.
How much was the bond that he posted in North Carolina?
I'm just supervising, Judge. I'm gonna let Amy.
I know, Amy. Hashem, how much was the bond that he posted in North Carolina? I would be interested. And does North Carolina know that we picked them up?
They do now.
Have they revoked that bond? Or are they going to?
No, I mean, that part, Ricardo, is correct. If he had until 8/14, but the issue is, and this is not here nor there, is whatever probable cause the officer had for a traffic infraction or whatever it was that got the probable cause to run the warrant, that could be used to revoke. Now, I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying it wasn't a vacuum. It's not like he walked in the middle of a street, committed no infractions, and an officer just randomly looked at his face and said, I know all the information by heart. So he committed some other infraction for the officer at probable cause to run him to get the warrant in the first place.
So Judge, as far as North Carolina is concerned, I got in contact with the PD that handled or who's responsible for his case out there, Mr. Seth Bullard. Now, he let me know what happened out there. He's got until the 14th to turn himself in. I let him know that he's currently in custody here, and if he doesn't get out, he's likely not going to be over there. So he understands that nothing has touched North Carolina based on his arrest here yet, because he had until the 14th to resolve that.
It is worth noting that it's about roughly 3 some odd hours from Virginia to North Carolina. It's about 21 hours to get from Virginia to Texas.
And again, this 20-year-old should have just gone directly to Virginia, but on playing a devil's advocate and advocating for my client, you know, he had until the 14th. Okay.
If history is any indication, we give him a bond. Where's he going to go now?
Well, hopefully he goes directly
Mexico?
to Virginia. No, hopefully he goes directly to Virginia, and we're not here in this position anymore. He goes to Virginia, touches there, and handles his business, because this is the second time he's been picked up on this Virginia issue.
You know what they say about assumptions, right? What should I do, Mr. Robinson?
He hasn't messed up in your court yet, Judge. And technically, he hasn't messed up in North Carolina yet either.
What's your position? Amy?
Judge would be asking for no bond. He has also been arrested in California, not on the fugitive warrants, for burglary and conspiracy to commit.
Really?
Yes, Judge.
When was that?
I think 2023. Let me double check.
And what's up with that?
Well, Jay called California. They said that they dismissed it because they couldn't ID because of the.
No, it wasn't that it was dismissed, they ended up getting rejected because they had all the other
Identity?
elements, but the ID on the security camera at this point was too grainy, they don't have an independent witness yet. So if they get an independent witness, then there likely will be a 2B warrant from California.
So if I may, all I heard is that it was rejected. Therefore, there is no case over there it's like North Carolina, dismissed before a crime was committed. Second time. Who's to say this isn't gonna happen in Virginia as well?
Just to confirm, Judge, it was December of 2023.
They don't want me to set him a bond.
Well, Judge, I mean, that's why we pay big bucks, you know,
And Skittles.
He hasn't messed up, Judge. He hasn't messed up. They're throwing California out there, dismissed.
Mess up was coming to Houston.
Yeah, I get it. He should have gone directly, but now he knows.
How do I know where are you gonna go now, Mr. Robinson?
I'm in Virginia, sir.
Sure. You told that to them in North Carolina.
No, sir. They just said I had to report to court on the 14th. I didn't know I had to go there.
He keeps throwing that out at me, 814. That was in his mind.
I thought I had to go to court 8/14. I didn't know I had to report directly to Virginia. I would have went. My mother knows I would have went. She would have made sure I went.
I've spoken with the mother. The mother's concerned about the bond as well. Everybody understands what's
Oh,
in.
mom knows about this.
Mom knows about this. Yes. And
Where's
that's how I
mom
got. Mom's here in town, but I've been speaking with her over the phone. She's the one that's on the hook for the bond in North Carolina. So he needs to go to Virginia.
What's mom's phone number? I'm gonna call her.
You're gonna call her?
Damn right, I'm gonna call her. I want her to know. Because
Oh, okay.
if I give a bond, I want her to know that,
You know her number?
This is but there's two issues. One is whether he can effectively go back not only to Virginia, the warrant for North Carolina, because obviously it takes care of that 814 in North Carolina when he goes back to Virginia. But he has two different one's a court date and one's a warrant. But the second part is now he or his mom or somebody is going to effectively be paid for 3 bonds because he's already bonded out in North Carolina. He gets one here, he still has to pay the bond in Virginia.
Correct.
And that number's not going to be low here.
Just to be clear, there is no warrant out of North Carolina.
No, I'm saying he already paid the bond. I'm saying
Yes.
a bond was paid, so money's already down.
Yeah.
Second here in Virginia.
Yeah. That's an opportunity for him to make it right. I'm fighting for the
I
opportunity.
wanna talk to
for him
mom.
do that. Let me see when I talk to this number. Yeah, that's the number.
And what's her name?
Davida Robinson.
Davida.
Hello,
Is this Miss Davida?
this is she.
Hi, my name is David Fleischer. I'm a judge here in Harris County. And you have a Trinald Robinson Ramirez.
That's correct.
Who is that?
That is my son.
You know, I've got him in front of me now. I've got his defense lawyer with me right now. I've also got the state of Texas, the prosecutors with me. And what we're doing is we're debating whether to give him a bond because he's wanted out of Virginia for, what is it, guys?
Robbery threat and robbery threat.
So for a couple robbery cases.
Yes, sir.
And were you the one that posted the bond in the North Carolina case?
Yes, I was.
How much,
North Carolina, Virginia,
how much was the bond in North Carolina?
20,000.
Do you realize what happens if he takes off?
That's why I've been trying to get him out of there because he has to be in court on the 2nd.
On the 2nd?
Yes, sir.
We've been hearing here that he's got to be in the court on the 14th.
He is due in court on the 2nd of this month,
Oh, Lord.
tomorrow. I've been telling his attorney, well, I told his attorney when he called me that yesterday, the 14th is for Virginia.
No.
North Carolina.
We're talking about Virginia. When is he due back in? Or no. So North Carolina has given him until the 14th to turn himself in. Am
I'm
I?
going out of North Carolina so he can come back and before the judge on the 2nd. And I have that paperwork for the judge that he has to appear in court on the 2nd of August.
Line at 814. On the
Tomorrow.
it's still pending.
What paperwork do you have, man?
His release paper.
There is no.
The only other thing I can think of is if the bonding
It
company
was
had a
first.
different date than the court.
It wasn't first.
Yeah, I mean,
I did bring the paperwork down there to the 700 San Jacinto.
You don't know they dropped it yet.
Showed them everything that I did have. And they did see that he has to appear in court. That's how I ended up they gave me the attorney name that was handling his case at the time. And I just been trying to reach out to someone so he can be appearing in court for tomorrow.
okay.
So a couple things. There is no court date in Virginia. There is supposedly something happened out there where the mother told me they contacted somebody in Virginia. There was a court date, they dropped it. And so I wanted that info so I could contact that person and make it happen again here. We don't have that from the mother. So that's why I talked to the detective. Hey, does he have a court date? Does he turn himself in? What's his bond amount? Is he at zero bond? It's like a 2B warrant out there. I have the number to the sheriff. We can call the sheriff too, if you'd like. And you could confirm what he told me yesterday.
Maybe we should get a hold of that paperwork before we do anything.
If it is Virginia, the other thing I can think of there is if they had a walkthrough date, because he can still have a warrant out, but the courts could have a date that he was supposed to turn himself in.
Oh, that's right. They do that a lot of times too.
for 2 weeks.
You know, they do sometimes where Day and I have seen that they will have an additional date for you to be there
Okay.
by.
Yes, sir.
We're talking about Virginia?
Virginia, yeah.
No, Thursday. I was with the district clerk for like an hour looking up all his identifiers. I threw up all his identifiers, everything. There is no court setting.
That says that he has to appear in the courthouse for Chesterfield, Virginia,
Let me-
7/14/24.
How are you planning on, are you going to take him down there?
I was, but that's why I've been trying to get him released from Harris County, but they won't release him.
Well, that's what we're deciding on right now, ma'am. Because
Yes.
I'm the judge and I'm the one that's going to set the bond if we set a bond. And the only thing I'm concerned is having some kind of assurance that he's going to get down there. Because the problem is that you've already ponied up $20,000 from North Carolina, right?
Mhm.
If he doesn't show up, they're going to revoke that bond. You lose all that money.
That's why I've been trying to get someone to let them know that y'all holding him. And that when I went down there, they said that he signed a waiver to sit in Harris County.
How
And
are
I'm
you,
like,
how are you going to be able to get him down there?
it was gonna be by airplane, but
Don't
I
do
don't-
that. No, he's got a warrant out for his arrest. You try to get him on an airplane, they're going to arrest him. You're going to have to drive him down there.
there's no way you can drive it. He won't be out of custody until tomorrow. He'll miss the court date.
If we,
Okay,
s-
14
if we set him a bond now, he could, potentially be released within the next 6 hours. And you could drive all night and get him down there. So it is possible. You're just gonna, a lot of things have to work and play and you're gonna have to immediately drive him down there though.
But you wouldn't be able to go to court, because if it's 20, 21 some odd hours, even if she drives without brakes or gas or food, is by that time the court's gonna be shut down, so yes,
I don't gotta-
he surrender himself to.
Judge, if we may, I don't think she's correct in saying August 2nd. He's got until the 14th. There's no paperwork.
He has to the 14th in North Carolina.
He hasn't shown anything from Virginia saying he needs to be over there. I've asked for the Virginia.
Hey,
No
ma'am,
Virginia paper.
let's do this. Can you send Ricardo, the defense lawyer, a copy of the paperwork that you have saying the August 2nd date? Whatever you have saying August 2nd, can you send a copy of that to Ricardo? I'll give you his phone number. Take a picture of it and send and text it to him so we can take a look at it.
Yes, sir.
Can I give you,
Okay.
can I give you a cell phone number?
Yes, let me grab a pen.
Okay.
Should already have it.
Okay, I'm ready, sir.
Ricardo, what's your number?
832.
I think I have your number.
What's my number? 832. Dude. I don't know my number.
Got my number.
I called her yesterday.
Me too.
Okay, if it's the same number, I have the number.
Yeah, same
Okay.
number as yesterday. What's my number? 32.
Good times at the CJC, right?
I'm focused.
Okay, do you have his number? Can you go ahead and text a picture of it now?
Yes, sir.
And then we'll kind of just be in standby. And then I can call you back as soon as we get it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, just send it now and then we'll be waiting for it, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you. For now.
Got it.
Judge, we could go straight to the horse's mouth with the detective from Virginia. I have his number.
But he wouldn't control what the courts do.
I got the number to the courts where they're gonna tell you it's not in the system also.
Just give it a second, Ricardo. I mean, we've taken this much time anyways. Let's just see what she has.
Okay,
really. I
sounds
mean,
good, Judge.
What's the harm? I mean, we're here anyways. It's 1:00.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, Judge.
It's, Billy, you're on probation.
Yeah, that's
She's gonna North Carolina,
it was the other
but they'll
courts
return her
here
on
wait for a while.
August the 2nd.
Okay, so I guess-
I thought there was 2 dates out of
Yeah,
there.
just for now, because we've got other stuff. So give us 5 minutes. Ricardo, as soon as you get it, just keep us in the loop.
Hello?
Ms. DeVita?
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is Judge Fleischer.
Yes, sir. Did you get the paperwork?
We did.
Okay.
And the deal is this, is that it looks as if that they had charged him with a conspiracy case in North Carolina.
Okay, yes, sir.
That case was dismissed from what they're telling me. Let me see.
This is what Mr. Vita sent. It has both their cases. 704 is North Carolina. The room number is for the North Carolina setting. So 82 and 814 are what were both in plain North Carolina until 82 got dismissed. So the only thing in play is 814.
The case from 8-2, according to the defense lawyer here, Ricardo, that case was dismissed. So
Okay.
you no longer have to worry about it.
Thank you.
The only case that's in play now is the Virginia case where Mr. Robinson has to make it up to Virginia by 8/14.
Okay, that won't be a problem.
Hold on a second.
He needs to show proof in North Carolina that he's handled Virginia by 8/14, but there really is no setting in Virginia yet. So ideally, he's gonna go touch base with this sheriff or detective and let him know, hey,
Well, he has to go turn himself in. That's
Right.
bottom line, right?
yeah, in Virginia,
So-
yes.
What has to happen is he has to go turn himself in to Virginia by 8/14.
Show proof in North Carolina.
He has to show proof to us here in Harris County and to North Carolina. If he does that and proof is shown, both of those cases, the fugitive cases out of North Carolina and here in Houston, will be dismissed.
Okay,
Do you understand?
yes, sir.
I am going to set bond at the same amount as the other one. It's the only way that he's going to get it.
Here's the thing though, Judge, my understanding is they didn't have to post 100% bond in North Carolina for some reason. I think it works differently out there. If you could inquire as to how much was actually posted, I don't think the full.
How much did you post of the $20,000 bond in North Carolina?
5,000.
That's too low for me. I'm not doing 5,000.
Okay.
I'm telling you that now, because I number one, I don't trust Mr. Robinson, and I need to know that there's enough blood in the game that he's going to actually make it.
We got another one that I just bonded him out on the 75,000 one. I signed paperwork of that one as well.
What case is that one?
That's for the Virginia. His attorney has the $75,000 bond and the 20,000 I sent him yesterday.
If he posted that $75,000 bond, then this case should go bye-bye.
So Judge, that's not for Virginia. She
He
posted.
has the lawyer has both of those bonds, 5,000 and 50,000.
Let me see.
So both of those cases are here.
Because I have to tell him that I posted both bonds for North Carolina.
Both of you are speaking. I can't hear it. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. Tell me what you were going to say, ma'am, please.
I sent both paperwork for both bonds, the 75,000 and the 20,000 to his attorney yesterday by via text.
Or not to post it to get out of North Carolina.
Judge, my client is telling, and I don't have access to Virginia, but he's saying that they did post a bond in Virginia?
That's how I got out of North Carolina.
If you posted bond out of that jurisdiction, then our case should go away. But we need, proof of that.
I brought the paperwork to the precinct. They told me I had to talk to the attorney.
If you,
She has the paperwork.
She sent me the paperwork. That paperwork.
look at this, hey, come here, look at this, Jay.
I don't know.
Look at this last page.
We call it bond jail, people Greens Point bills.
So he is out on 2 bonds as of now.
So
Greens Point.
No, that last page, Dave, says that he posted a 75,000, but, and I don't know where that paperwork is from.
Judge, this is interesting what my client's telling me. Tell me what you just told me.
They dropped the warrant when I posted my bond in North Carolina. Virginia dropped the warrant, and I had to post that bond to get out of North Carolina because they was holding me.
That's what we need, but Dane needs to be able to verify that. If he can verify that you posted bond in Virginia, then this thing goes away.
I posted bond from Greens Point Bills bond. I think they should have the paperwork.
I don't understand. This is still talking about the North Carolina, though. Were you trying, was this?
Does that not say that bond was posted in Virginia? Am I?
Yes, they're both. Oh, you got to see us to this.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn it said
What
that.
he's telling me is that
From a
somehow
Virginia warrant.
posting the bond in North Carolina released the warrant in Virginia because he's saying that they did post a bond in Virginia.
Which would be categorically, it
He
wouldn't
did.
happen because if you posted a bond in Virginia,
You
then
can
North
call the
Carolina would
attorney.
be dismissed. You wouldn't get
My
a bond.
public
Case would
defender
go
in North
on,
Carolina.
just like it would here.
I just said.
What he said?
Because, I mean, theoretically, that case would go away too.
The Virginia one. would.
Right? No, the North Carolina
If
one.
you posted bond in Virginia, the North Carolina case. you would get a
Ah, the
bond.
fugitive one, the
It would be
fugitive one.
dismissed, so it
Yeah.
couldn't have been possible.
And that's where I was heading until he told me that.
Can you get that bond paperwork from?
I do have it, when I looked
You
at
say,
it.
can I do what, sir?
No, I'm asking Ricardo if he has,
have
but
that.
I mean, regardless, I need,
Well,
North
would
Carolina.
it be okay for me to ask the mom a few questions if she wants to talk to me?
would you mind talking to the state so that we can verify about the,
Well, it's regarding returning, but you know, if she doesn't want to talk to me, she doesn't have to, but if she wants to. Can she hear me from all the way over here?
can you hear?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Hi, ma'am. My name is Dave Kim. I'm with the DA's office and I'm one of the prosecutors on this case. I want to ask, your son got a bond from North Carolina back on July 14th. Were you there when he got the bond and was released?
You say was the bond what, sir?
When he got released from North Carolina, right? Like when he originally got out, were you there when he was released?
You saying was he supposed to leave?
Hold on a second.
He's coming closer. Hold on a second.
I'm a little closer. Ma'am, were you there when he was released from North Carolina on July 14th?
I was.
Okay, so it's been 2 weeks, ma'am. When you originally had him, what was the plan to go back to Virginia? Because it's about 3 hours away and he came to Texas about 20 some odd hours down. Was the plan to return him right after?
Right. I flew down there and we drove back home. I have a car to drive back down there for his new court date, which I thought, but they just told me it was dismissed. I also know about the case that's also inside of Virginia. I had to sign acknowledgement forms down there that I would make sure the Trinald would be in court. I signed that paperwork saying that I am liable for him to return to court.
Right, I'm with you there, ma'am. The part that I'm confused about is if he got out of North Carolina, why wasn't the plan just to drive up a few hours to take care of the Virginia one versus driving longer all the way down to Houston?
Why would you come to Houston in the first place?
Because they told me he didn't have to appear into Virginia
That's what I
until
was thinking too.
August.
Why go immediately when they give you a couple weeks, right? Why would you go turn yourself in? I wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They told me we had all the way until the 14th to be back in Virginia.
Day, who wants to go early? Right?
And this is Markenberg,
Do you want to
North
see
Carolina.
if,
I ended up having to post another bond because they wouldn't release him on the first one. That's how we even signed it. I didn't even know anything about Virginia until I posted the first bond. I had to remake an additional bond for the $75,000 bond for out of Virginia so he can be released.
I don't want to just set a bond now. You put up $20,000 for nothing. Do you want to roll it to tomorrow to see if,
I don't think anything's, I mean, I understand where she's coming from. It's not like I'm ignorant of the fact of if he's gonna take it in and that wants to hire Virginia instead, he wants to live life. I'm not, that's a separate issue. The issue that I have right now is if they're spending the time from 7/14 was given bond until at least now, assuming that he didn't get arrested for another 2 weeks, is my issue is that he's gonna milk the next 14 days, the same he did.
no, but I'm not going to do that.
Well, but my point is.
I'll set just a couple days.
Uh,
If I do it, I'm not doing another 2 weeks. Like if I do a bond, he goes back now. He's already been messing around for another 2 weeks. I'm not doing that, right? But the fact remains that if he posted bond over there, then this should be dismissed anyways.
Right, and I think it could be the same thing that we have conversations like that where it would be a proposed bond amount and it's not on paper, or if it's on paper, it's not entered in. And so it could be that that's what they're proposing, but that doesn't mean it's been made. And so.
You want to check to see if it's been made or no?
No, because at that point, we would get a teletype releasing the hold. And so that's the issue.
Well, that's true too, right? Well, no, that's right. You would.
And so.
So bottom line, I don't think bond's been made because you would get the teletype release in the hold. So, and you haven't gotten that.
I haven't gotten it.
So, right.
And well, even if I didn't get it, it has to update in the jail system because they can't, again, if the hold is released, the jail would functionally have no way to hold it because they received the release hold. That's from central records. That's not even our fugitive liaison. That's just central records receiving it and entering it. That's automatic.
All right. So.
Yes, sir.
I guess, Day, I guess I'm going to set it.
Okay.
Okay. Begs the question, how much? You know?
Well, actually, and part of the issue is, ma'am, how long would it take for you to come down to Houston and then?
She's here now.
Oh, she's in Houston now.
You're in here. She's in Houston now. Right. No, she said that she's going to put him on a flight to go there. Ma'am, do not put him on a plane.
Yes, sir, I understand that.
He's-
But
he's-
you said I don't have to be there tomorrow, so there's no need for me to try to rush and get him there. I was just saying if he had to be in court tomorrow.
Yeah.
But if I'm just taking him to Virginia, I can drive him. It
Okay.
just wasn't enough time, with the second being tomorrow, I was thinking to drive straight there and he won't be released until, 8 to 10 hours. That's just what I was thinking in my head.
Okay. So, Day.
But so I do have a question. So the $75,000 bond that I did post for him, that was the last one. That bond is not in effect for whatever this is going on.
We don't know because when someone posts a bond in another jurisdiction on a wanted case, that jurisdiction usually either emails or faxes a document to the DA's office here telling them, hey, this bond has been posted. You can go ahead and release the hold. That has not happened. So you said you posted 75,000. We don't know where and we don't know to what because Virginia has not sent anything to the DA's office here releasing the hold or to the sheriff's office releasing the hold.
Okay,
So that's why they're just not going to dismiss this fugitive case yet.
And also, we had one scenario, and I'm saying.
Is there any way I can get the bond office to do it? Because the bond is out of Houston that I bonded from, the bonding company.
If you want to wait till tomorrow, we can roll this to tomorrow so you can try to verify it if bond was posted and where. I'm happy to do that so you don't have to spend a bunch of more money. Or I can just post a bond now. You tell me how you want to do it.
I can go get the original paperwork if that's what y'all need me to do, because like I say, I did it out of Greenspoint bail bonding in Houston.
But Virginia has not released the hold.
So, ma'am, so sometimes, and this has happened to me once before for another case that I had, is it could be that the bonding company accepted it, but because of certain just administrative things that the court could have rejected the bond company and the bond because of
Yeah, it's a good point.
his status of out of state. We've had that happen before where someone went to the trouble to go to get a bonding company and pay it, but the court rejected it because they were already labeled as a fugitive. And so it's too much of a risk for them, for the court, not the bonding company. So
And I've been
what I'll do, ma'am, just so we don't go in circles, what I will do is I will call Virginia after docket today. And I will make sure to get something in writing from both the court and the sheriff's office there that they have not released the hold. But And I say the second part because I cannot give out legal advice, is if and when your son returns to Virginia, is you need to go out of your way to contact North Carolina. Because bonding companies, they make a living and they're not gonna go out of their way to return your money. So you need to contact all the places that you posted a bond for, and you need to be able to file the paperwork, okay?
Dang, Day, you're so nice.
Just.
Okay, well, I'll just wait and see what tomorrow.
And Judge, just to be clear, she does have the info for the public defender in North Carolina that's handling the bonds that were posted in North Carolina. That is a Mr. Seth, and I provided that number to her yesterday, I believe. So she's got a means to figure that out as well.
So we're gonna roll this to tomorrow then?
Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's regroup tomorrow. We'll see. You know, the idea is that your mom's posting all this money for you, man. So number one, I hope you appreciate it. Number two, we're going to roll it to make sure that she doesn't have to pony up a big ton of more money, you know, because it's a lot of money. And, you know, I don't know if she's rich or not, but a lot of people just don't want to give up 20 grand just for, you know.
I mean, astronomical small chance that Virginia actually did release the hold in the last 48 some odd hours. And obviously this is all for moot and I'll dismiss the case today. So I'll find out after that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for staying. Thanks for being
Thank you,
patient,
Amy.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so we'll touch base tomorrow.
Thank you, Judge. Thanks
yeah.
again, guys.
Ricardo, thanks for being patient. You know,
No, it's all right. It's complicated.
We'll see, you know, if for some reason they did post bond in Virginia, I don't know. If they did, you know, what would be interesting is really if the bonding company took the $75,000 and is just basically holding on to it and just not posting it for some reason.
They're telling me that they fixed the Virginia stuff by posting the bond out there. And
Something's not right somewhere, you know?
A judge can guide you, warn you, even force you to face reality. But in the end, the choice to change is yours. Because if you don't take control of your life now, life will take control of you.